In this video, I want to show you how to unknit. Because let's face it, if you don't know how to unknit, then you really don't know how to knit, because none of us are perfect and it is actually just inevitable to need to know that. So what I like to do when I unknit is I like to turn it around. So this, with my stitches like in my left hand here, makes me ready to knit the next row. So if I want to unknit, I want to turn them around so they're in my right hand. That way I can take my stitches, just like when we knit, we take them from the left and put them to the right. And now if I'm going to unknit, I'm going to take my stitches from the right and I'm going to put them back on the left. So the best thing to do is, if you're going to unknit, is to keep your working yarn in the back. So that way you can pull up on that working yarn. And when you pull up on the working yarn, then it kind of reveals the stitch below, because you can see better the hole below. So this hole right here is my stitch below. So what I like to do is I like to insert the tip of my needle from front to back, and then I slide it off the right needle, and now it's on my left needle. Okay, I'll do that again. So you see how when I pull back on that working yarn, I can kind of see a hole form right there. Take the tip of your left needle, insert the tip of your left needle from front to back, let that slide off your right needle, give that working yarn a tug, and now I've transferred it to my left needle. Let me show you again. Do you see that hole? You could even pull down on your work if that helps you see the hole a little bit better. So insert the tip of your needle from front to back, slip it from the right needle to the left needle, and you just keep working those stitches. Now, it's really important that you insert your needle from front to back, because if you notice something here, our stitches are seated on our needle with the right leg in the front. So if I pull that apart for you to see, you can see my right leg is in the front of that stitch. So by inserting the tip of my needle from front to back into the stitch below, it makes it so the right leg's in the front. If you went from back to front to unknit that stitch, so let me show you. I'll just stick my tip of my needle in the hole from back to front. You can still unknit like that, but what happens is that stitch becomes seated on your needle the wrong way. And so we just have to flip that stitch around so that its right leg is in the front. Okay, so it's just easiest if you go from front to back, just like this. That way that your stitch gets seated properly on that left hand needle. And that's how you unknit. I'm Paula, your knitting coach from Chicks with Sticks Knit, a gathering place for the love of knitting. Until next time, knit with love, my friend.